Guys, so I wanted to make another video about Annabelle, the Annabelle doll, because I feel like everyone has the wrong idea about her. And it's like the energy that I'm getting from her is not quite the energy that is being put out from other people, right? So I wanted to just make this video so we can watch other people's perspective, and then I'll tell you my perspective, okay? So let me go on the TikTok.
Somehow has been misplaced. Listen, Lorraine tried to warn you. She said this doll should never be moved because it's extremely dangerous and could unleash evil spirits. A day after she left New Orleans, also 10 prisoners escaped around the same time she was there. Now, the last set date of her going anywhere was in Texas, on the 17th, which was a couple days ago. Now, it isn't fully official that she is missing, but according to a lot of people, they don't know where she is. Arguably one of the most haunted dolls in reported history. Said to have people who have looked at her long enough get into insane car accidents and almost lose their life because they ended up seeing her in their rearview mirror. This is not a doll that I would be going to see, let alone that I would be messing with. Especially after getting the warning from Lorraine Warren and the Warrens themselves to say, man, let's never move this doll. Let's keep her encapsulated in this giant blessed box and call it a day. But you know how it is. So the question is she actually missing or did somebody steal her? Because reportedly she was on her way to Chicago and now no one knows where she is. But if
Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out, right? Back in the day, okay, I'm trying to find non-offensive words because everyone's always offended and whatnot, right? So, okay, back in the day, right? The Caucasians treated the black people a certain way, right? Now, let's just say, okay, did you guys notice that right before this whole Annabelle thing happened, there was this whole thing about redheads that came out that they're black people? And then this literally happened right after. Keep that in mind, okay? And then remember let's keep in mind the way white people, Caucasian people viewed black people and judged us, and how they viewed us, and and then we have to keep in mind not their characteristics, because they're not all the same, obviously, we're not all the same. But, they didn't want people to treat us a certain way, right? And everything was all scary to them, right? If it was something that worked against them and what they wanted, then it was deemed as scary or demonic, right? All right, so let's just keep watching a little bit, because what I'm getting, I don't think I've seen anybody else say.
Is going on tour. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Annabelle is going on tour. Nah, this gotta be a joke, bruh, because what you mean Annabelle is missing? What you mean Annabelle, the most famous possessed doll of all time, is missing? Bro, I've heard people say she disappeared. I heard people say she got stolen. What the fuck happened to Annabelle, bro? For years, and I mean for years, bro, Ed and Lorraine Warren were like, dude, don't fuck with Annabelle. Don't take her out the case. Don't take her nowhere, bro. Leave her where she is. Just for someone to go, you know what? Damn, I can make some bread, bro. Let's take her on tour. And not even 2 weeks later, she's gone. She's missing, bro. Just poof, voila, gone. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I knew this shit was a bad idea. Off the dribble, bro. I knew this shit was gonna end bad. Bro, I could just feel it, dog. No bullshit, bro. As soon as they announced that Annabelle was going on tour, I was like, oh, fuck, bro. We in for a fucking treat, man. And I ain't talking about a good treat, bro. I'm talking about a treat with a razor in that bitch, you feel me? Because Annabelle going missing, this shit ain't no treat, bro. This shit's serious. Now, as of right now, it's not officially confirmed that Annabelle's missing, but it's also not officially confirmed that she's not. So, you know what I mean, man? Somebody gotta come out and say something. But anyways, y'all, what do you think about Annabelle going missing? Because me
personally, I don't even know if she's really missing, for real.
With the whole Annabelle doll tour. Now, if you don't know, they've started taking the Annabelle doll on a tour across the country. And since it has left the museum, a lot of weird stuff has been happening. Now, I went out and was trying to reach out to whoever is in charge of Annabelle right now. Now, I reached out to Nespar, who runs the museum and technically is supposed to own the doll. And I wanted to see if I could see the doll.
Do you guys hear my cat?
And as well do an interview and kind of figure out what they are trying to do and why they are moving this thing. And they basically redirected me to some guy named Ryan. I reached out to Ryan. Ryan told me I needed to talk to Nesbar. And I've been kind of getting the runaround. They are being very hush hush about the whole thing. And I don't really know who actually is taking this Dow around the country right now because they are being very hush hush about the whole thing. And, I know that for certain they are supposed to come to Chicago. They are going to Gettysburg. They've been in Louisiana and Texas. I've heard talks of Kentucky, but that's the other weird thing. They will not tell people sort of these locations of these events. Like it's like you can't find anything about this tour. And I was looking at the tour's name. I think it's called The Devil on the Run, which is a weird name to give this tour. Like, why are you taking it on the run? So it's, I don't know. It's just very, very strange to me that I can't get a hold of anyone. And I did find out that they're supposedly also coming to Rock Island, um, to the Quad Cities. From my understanding, I tried to reach out to the event. They will not message me back. And like I said, they're supposed to go to Chicago, but nobody in the paranormal community knows exactly where it's going to be in Chicago. And there is a paranormal convention that's happening, which is the main big event, but it's not going to be there. So everybody's trying to figure out, okay, where is this thing going to? So, yeah, I mean, it's just really strange. Like, you have to wonder, are they trying to mess around with something with the occult? Like, are they trying to open up something and do something? Because it just seems very, very odd to me that they are keeping this all under wraps. So the plot thickens
Hmm.
with
heard that the real all right, y'all, so we just heard that the real Annabelle doll just went missing. And this is crazy because y'all know I've been covering the tour or whatever with Annabelle. I knew this was gonna happen. I called it. If you've been watching my videos, I said watch the dog go missing. Y'all, this is actually crazy, bro. It's because they messing with stuff. They don't know how powerful it is. Bro, Lorraine warns that if y'all take that dog out the case, please contact me immediately. And look, the dog is now missing in the U.S. The last time the dog was seen was in San Antonio, Texas. The next time we was going to see the dog was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania in July. I'm not gonna lie. So I've been hearing a lot. I heard that the dog just randomly went missing. I heard somebody stole the dog. I'm not gonna lie. What's crazy is that, bro, if somebody stole this dog, we're cooked. I can't believe I'm saying this right now. The dog is out of their hands. Y'all couldn't believe y'all was going to take that dog out the Warren's Museum and think everything was going to be the same. Everything was going to be cool. Y'all literally got to be insane. I am not surprised, but I am because at the end of the day, it's the Annabelle doll, the real Annabelle doll. Did y'all not hear about how we even got introduced to Annabelle? How originally a girl passed away, a younger girl named Annabelle, and her soul got into the doll, and the soul ended up being a demon? Y'all are literally tripping right now. First, the plantation.
You know what I think too? I think that because the world is mostly like it's fear based, everything is fear based, like everyone's really, really tripping, but we can't go off of their experiences, right? Because clearly, I mean, I don't have none. I don't know Annabelle's reasonings behind everything that she's done so far. I mean, maybe the reasonings that she's done everything that has happened is deeper than what we think, right? There's deeper meaning behind it. I mean, the plantation burning down, hey, I love that. Like, so it's like, I feel like her energy is a strong energy, but also I feel like people shouldn't be so scared and demonizing her so much, right? Especially if you study demons and you know that, you have the power to overcome anything, right? But like not if you're also fear-based and living in fear and scared for your life, right? So it's like let's try not to be so scared for our lives. Let's try to approach everything with love and not so like, because the more you guys do that, you know, you guys put more fear into the energy, then it's like, I mean, let's be realistic. If I was a demon doll and y'all was scared of me, I would be doing crazy shit because you guys are scared of me. You guys are like the ones giving me all that energy, right? And what if I was a spirit that was misunderstood and everybody was demonizing me when I was really just trying to help my ancestors or help my free people, help free my people or do whatever, right? I would still turn up because you're demonizing me anyways, right? So it's like, let's try the other approach. Let's try the love approach, right? When we approach everything with love, let's remember that approach. Have a great night. And thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, toodles.